Hello traders! Welcome back in our YouTube channel. In this video, pag-uusapan natin ang planong pag-IPO ni Solar Philippines IPO or SPNEC. So baka malito kayo, yung tinatawag nilang si Solar at si SPNEC ay isang company lang po yon. The aim of this discussion is for us to help you at para mag-guide ko na rin kayo in terms of prospectus reading, ano nga ba yung plano nila, bakit sila nag-IPO, saan mapupunta or gagamitin yung proceeds na makukuha nila with the investing public. Kamusta yung financials nila? Yan yung mga yan. Sisilipin natin yan later on para you can come up with a sound decision, mapa-investors ka man, either conservative or aggressive investor, or balak mo siya i-trade on the listing day. Bago tayo magsimula, I wanted to inform you that they emailed me inviting me to have an interview with their founder na si Mr. Leandro Leviste. So if you have any questions, i-comment nyo lang dyan sa baba sa comment section and we will try to ask him for further clarification. Sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we aim to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year para mas marami pa tayong matulungan, lalo na sa mga nagsisimula pa lang sa stock market. So without further ado, simulan na natin ang discussion natin. Solar Philippines Corporation IPO discussion dated November 17, 2021. So ano nga ba yung mga important information na dapat nating tandaan pertaining sa IPO na ito? You can take a screenshot of this information para at least kung kailangan ninyo ng reference in the future, meron na kayong kopya. So the ticker name, wala pa silang naiisip na ticker name, pero sa tingin ko baka yung mga madadaling ticker name, baka Solar ang ipangalan nila sa ticker nila, so hindi natin pa alam. Primary offer, they will try to offer 2.7 billion shares up to maximum offer price of 1 pesos per share. So piso IPO na naman ito. So sa mga traders, medyo interesting siya lalo na sa mga momentum traders or mga scalper. Pricing day, November 23, 2021. So sa day na ito, malalaman natin yung final offer price. So ibig sabihin, pwedeng mas mababa sa 1 pesos per share. Parang yung nangyari kay Aldi, di ba? Nag-offer sila ng 0.9, naging 0.6 nung final offer price nila. Offer period would be December 1 to 7, 2021. Listing date, December 17, 2021, Friday siya. So, use of proceeds, etong mga limang to ang paggagamitan which is i-discuss naman natin later on. Now, let's proceed on reading the prospectus of Solar Philippines para at least maaral natin lalo-lalo na yung mga mahalagang information na dapat natin malaman. So, simulan na natin sa summary information. Itong information na ito, mahalaga ito para at least alam ninyo bakit sila nagbabalak na mag-IPO. So, ito, Solar Philippines or SPNEC aims to develop up to 500 megawatts DC solar power plant in Barangay Las Piñas and dito sa may Peñaranda, Nueva Ecija or ito yung tinatawag nilang project. So, SPNEC plans to commission the project Phase 1A of 50 megawatts DC by the middle of 2022. So, next year na siya. So, ito, Phase 1A. And Phase 1B of 175 megawatts DC by late 2022, Phase 1B, which would be larger than any solar power plants operating or committed in the Philippines based on the latest figures of the DOE as of the date of this prospectus. After Phase 1, SPNEC plans to construct Phase 2 of the project for up to additional 275 megawatts DC for a total of 500 megawatts DC. So, itong si Solar Philippines, basically, renewable power generating company ito. So, si ASEN, ganun din, renewable. However, si ASEN hindi lang nakafocus kay solar. Meron din silang wind. And as far as you can remember, di ba, nagkaroon ng massive rally itong si ASEN because of their massive vision, which is they aim to have a 5,000 megawatts of renewable energy by the end of 2025. And as far as I can remember, is na-hit na ni ASEN yung more than sa kalahati dun sa target nila. And for sure, mahihit nila yung target nila by the end of 2025. So, let's go back with SPNEC. So, kung makikita ninyo, si SPNEC, ito yung corporate structure niya before the IPO. Tapos, after the IPO, 33% of their shares is mapupunta sa investing public. Now, let's move on sa important details na itong si summary of the offer. So, itong offer, kagaya na na-discuss natin kanina, they are planning to offer 2.7 billion shares at an offer price of 1 pesos per share maximum. Tapos, ito yung offer period. Kung makikita ninyo, ito na yung na-discuss ko din kanina. Tapos, ayan, plans of distribution. Ayan, the company shall allocate up to 540 million shares or 20% of the offer shares among the TP or PSE trading participant. Ito yung mga broker, di ba? So, each PSE trading participant shall initially be allocated of up to 4.3 million na offer shares. Tapos, meron din shares na mapupunta sa mga LSI, which is 270 million or 10% ng offer shares. So, yan yung kung makikita ninyo, magaan siya, no? Lalo na sa mga gusto mag-scalp or mag-trade. So, magaan siya tapos piso pa. So, parang MM ang datingan. Pero hindi natin pwedeng i-compare kay MM kasi iba yung business nila eh. Pero yung shares, more likely halos magkaparehas lang. Yung gaan, tapos yung pricing, medyo piso, di ba? Medyo mura-mura. So, yun yung pwede lang nating i-compare. So, next, ito yung summary of proceeds. Mamaya, i-discuss din natin yan isa-isa. Tapos, ito yung lock-up period para at least alam niyo kung kailan lang sila pwede magbenta. Tapos, let's see, ito, yung expected timetable, yun yung diniscuss natin kanina, yung final offer price, offer period, tapos kailan nila balak i-list. Now, let's proceed dito sa may financial information nila. And as you can clearly observe, starting from 2018 up to 2021, they are having a net loss, no? So, from 2018, meron silang 693,000 na loss, tapos 10 million loss ng 2019, tapos 8.8 million loss 2020, tapos by the end of 2021, meron na sila around 18 million na loss. So, yan din yung isa na balak nating itanong kapag na-interview natin si Mr. Lian na ano yung mga plans nila, no? Or when we are expecting to see their cash flow na going to positive, from negative to positive, and ano yung mga steps na kailangan nilang gawin or gagawin nila in order for them to achieve that goal. So, as any other na mga sabihin natin power generating company or even with telco, normal lang yan na for the first few years or especially for the first 5 years, medyo net loss ka. Kasi lahat yan you are trying to get the infrastructure, mga permit, diba? From DNR, ERC, tapos kung kailangan mo ng tulong ni NGCP, no? For the grid. So, yan yung mga kailangan mo mga permit. And parang ano lang din, no? Telco. Parang si Dito, kung maalala ninyo. Si Dito kasi, way back before, medyo na-expedite lahat kasi natulungan siya ni President Duterte. Pero kung walang tulong yan, if you have watched my video discussion about kay Converge, di ba? Kung makikita ninyo na parang first 5 years nila, parang net loss pa yata or medyo parang acquiring of the permits and etc. etc. Parang ganun yata yung Tapos pag-build ng mga infrastructure. So, ganun din si medyo malaking project kasi to. So, power generating company. Yun yung gusto nating malaman. Kailan makikita ng isang investor na from negative cash flow magiging positive. So, kung ikaw medyo conservative investor, aantay mo muna na magkaroon ng positive development sa financials nila bago ka mag-i-invest. Now, however, if you are an aggressive investor tapos naniniwala ka sa vision ng may-ari or sa company na they will try to make the solar energy as a primary source of power sa buong Pilipinas. Kasi right now, parang 2% pa lang yung renewable energy sa buong Pilipinas or 5%, parang ganon. And they will try to make it a primary source of energy. So, kung naniniwala ka sa ganung vision, sa malaking vision ng company and with the founder, so, pwede ka try mag-invest with a relative risk management lang na application. So, yun lang yung gusto nating sabihin in terms of their financial. So, at least, di ba, nalaman ninyo na net loss pa rin siya. For traders, ibang usapan naman yun, which is yung nabanggit ko kanina na magaan yung shares nila. This book, Earning Your First Million in Stock, will teach you the basic principles of fundamental analysis, technical analysis, market psychology, risk management, self-management, and a successful trading system itself. I really believe in order for you to become a consistently profitable trader, kailangan ma-master mo yung 5 components na nabanggit ko kanina. because they will serve you as an important ingredient in creating your own successful trading journey. Parang if you plan to bake some cookies, hindi po pwedeng mawala kahit isang basic component or else your baking would be a failure. You cannot bake without a flour or asukal lang ang meron ka, di ba? So, ganun din sa trading. Hindi pwede mag-trade ka na walang technical analysis, merong funda, pero minsan walang market psychology or walang risk management. It is a complete system or trading system na i-guide ko kayo within this book para matuto kayo. Besides that, in this book, I will share you a compilation of my successful trades of not less than 50% in gains throughout my entire 4-year trading career para maaral ninyo at ma-apply nyo sa real-world trading. And let's move on dito sa use of proceeds para at least alam natin as an investor public kung saan nila balak gamitin yung proceeds na makukuha nila from the investor. So, meron kung makikita ninyo, merong 5 na mapatutunguhan ng proceeds. And yung pinakamalaking bagay is dito sa funding ng construction and development of Phase 1A. So, ito yung i-discuss natin kasi ito yung pangalawa, medyo hindi naman siya importante. So, land for future expansion lang. So, ito yung medyo important. So, ito yung i-discuss natin dito sa next page. So, kung makikita ninyo, ayan, construction of Phase 1A and transmission lines. The company plans to undertake its solar power project using a mix of debt and equity. For the purposes of this offer, the company is allowing or allocating 1 billion to the fund of the construction and development of Phase 1A with a size of 50 megawatts DC located dito sa Barangay Peñaranda, Nueva Ecija, and the construction of the approximately 10 km 230 kilovolt transmission line for the project, which will traverse Cabanatuan City and the towns of Santa Rosa and Peñaranda in the province of Nueva Ecija, amounting to approximately 200 million. So this include the solar modules, inverters, cable, and yung mga iba-ibang mga equipment. So the construction and development of Phase 1A is scheduled to commence in the 4th quarter of 2021. The approximately remaining 3.649 billion programmed to complete the funding requirements of the construction and development of Phase 1. Practically, the Phase 1B shall be funded by debt financing. So, hindi natin alam kung paano yung debt financing na yon. So, in the event that the actual net proceeds of the company from the offer may be lower than the expected net proceeds set forth above, the company shall negotiate with its EPC contractor, a related party by virtue of common shareholders, to defer payment until cash flow of the company improve. The company may also opt to fulfill the funding shortage from debt resources. So, ayan. Yan yung pinaka-plano. Kung makikita ninyo na mapupunta talaga sa development ng solar, no? Ng transmission and construction from the Phase 1A. So, yun lang. Yung parang makikita mo, parang in layman's term, parang investing public yung magfa-fund dun sa nila, project. So, yun yung Ngayon naman, pag-usapan natin yung company itself para at least alam natin kung how they position themselves dun sa marketplace. Diba? Alam natin na merong mga bigating players when it comes to power generation company. Nandyan na sila FGen, Aboitiz Power, nandyan si AC Energy. So, ano yung market share ng company na ito? So, pag-usapan natin dito sa prospectus na ito. So, they have incorporated yung company nila by November 23, 2016. So, kung makikita ninyo na yung company is medyo bago pa lang. So, 5 years pa lang sila in operation. Kung sabihin natin umabot sila ng 2022, so approximately 5 years. So, as far as I know, parang 2014, meron sila natapos na project na solar panel. Dito sa may SM North EDSA, they partnered with SM. Tapos, during that time, 2014, there was the largest solar-powered rooftop. Hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas, pero kundi sa buong mundo. And alam ko, na-research ko rin, meron din sila mga installation ng mga solar-powered rooftop sa iba't ibang SM malls din. So, hindi natin alam kung itutuloy din nila yung mga ganong gawain nila. Kasi as far as I can remember, di ba, may mga news din sila dun sa pagtulong nila sa mga neighborhood, lalo na sa mga unserved and underserved mga provinces, especially ito yung pinagmamalaki niya dun sa Paluan City, di ba? Na talagang meron kuryente, walang brownout, yun yung pinaka-goal nila no? Na walang brownout, especially sa mga remote area, hindi lang dun sa mismong NCR or Metro Manila. And one thing din na gusto kong ipaalam sa inyo, no, na they have already partnered with Meralco, tapos Korean Electric Company, and even with kay Enrique Rason, no, dun sa Tarlac. So, yun yung ano nila yun yung parang yung plano nila o yung game plan nila is strategic partnership. Hindi sila nakikipag-compete. So, ito yung next na pag-uusapan natin. Since itong si Solar or SPNEC is dito siya sa may renewable energy na company or power plants, kung makikita nyo, 7% lang yung market share niya together with FGen and Aboitiz. And pinakamalaking market share pa rin or chunk is CAC Energy, which is 15%. And as you can see, no, yung the rest or yung others is 65%. So, iba-ibang mga company yan. So, hindi ko lang sure if they already tapped, no, with AC Energy, kung nakipag-ano na sila, strategic partnership with AC Energy. Pero, ito yung magiging parang competitor nila, no, kung talagang gusto nilang i-compete si AC Energy. And I believe, hindi nila i-compete yan kasi malaking company yan di ba? So, more likely, baka may pag-partner sila dyan. So, dun sa mga existing power plants, yung mga gumagamit ng coal, kung makikita nyo, San Miguel has the largest market share. Tapos sumunod si Aboitiz Power, then next is FGen, tapos yung mga iba-ibang company na. So, ayun lang, para at least you have the overview na kung sino-sino ba yung mga key players, especially in power generation company, lalo na for renewable energy. Ngayon naman, pag-usapan natin yung management ni SPNEC, although hindi naman siya ganun ka-importante, pero meron na akong gustong pag-usapan na I think baka ma-admire din kayo, no? So, eto kung makikita ninyo, the founder, si Leandro Leviste, he is 28 years old pa lang. So, basically, na-founded niya itong company na to, itong si Solar, way back nung nag-aaral pa lang siya ng college when he was sophomore. So, medyo batang-bata pa siya. I think he was around 22, no? Kung i-compute mo yung, kung ima-minus mo yung 5 years ng company or 6 years, more likely, baka mga 22 years old lang siya na-founded na niya yung si Solar Philippines. So, yun yung parang pinagsimulaan ng company na yon. So, it doesn't matter with the age naman kasi meron ibang mga tao or mga veterans na in terms of business, sinasabi medyo baka hindi pa siya hinog kasi bata pa nga Pero of course, it will boils down on one thing lang naman execution. How well you will execute your business or yung company mo for the success of the plans or yung projects mo, di ba? So, yun lang naman yung pinaka-importante. Hindi naman mahalaga yung age mo or kung ano man or yung kung anong background mo or natapos mo. It will boils down into the execution. Now, kung tatanungin mo ko, kunwari, are you willing or are you inclined to trade SPNEC or Solar pagka na-list siya? Kasi, kino-compare nila itong si SPNEC kay ASEN. Kasi yun yung parang pinakamalapit na comparable because they are both renewable energy na company. Although hindi mo pwedeng i-compare si Solar kasi maliit na company, i-compare mo sa malaki. Pero yun na yung pinakamalapit So, ang mangyayaring scenario niyan is kasi overvalued na si ASEN, sinasabi nila mahal na daw masyado si ASEN, baka more likely, baka pagka naging successful yung plano or yung execution nga ng company na ito, baka merong din mapupunta ng mga investors na talagang maniniwala sa kakayahan ng management na ito. So, for me, kung investors ka, yun yung nabanggit ko, di ba, yung kanina, na it's either conservative ka or aggressive investor ka. Kung conservative ka, net loss pa lang sila, wait until you can see some improvement. Kung medyo aggressive ka, you truly believe na one day itong Pilipinas magiging primary source ang power ng solar, no, na renewable energy, then you can go for it. Basta as long as meron kang due diligence, nag-research ka, tapos meron kang proper risk management na apply, no? So, okay lang yon. Now, for trading perspective, katulad ko, syempre, titingnan din natin yan during the offer period kung sabihin natin medyo overbought ba siya or medyo gusto din paglaruan ng mga traders. So, depende na yan kasi chart basis na yan. We will look on the 3-minute intraday, 1-minute intraday. Tapos, kung may makikita tayong good entry point, pwede natin siyang i-trade. So, for the long-term trader naman, ang may papayo ko is, for example, if you are looking for the long-term, wait mo muna, no? For example, nag-IPO siya, for example. Tapos, wag mo muna siyang bilhin. Antayin mo muna siya magkaroon ng basing formation, di ba? Tapos, kung mayroon ka makikitang good entry point or opportunity, either buying on the support or breakout, pwede kang bumili, no? So, hindi ka naman nagmamadali na, okay, bilhin mo na kaagad. Hindi naman ganun eh. So, at least you have the option, no? Either you are conservative investor, meron kang option, meron ako nabanggit na mga strategy na pwede mong i-apply. If you are aggressive investor, meron din ako nasabi. If you are short-term trader, kung ito-trade mo siya during the listing date, dapat magaling ka on looking on the 3-minute intraday chart or 1 minute, dapat mabilis ka mag-decision. Tapos, if you are a long-term trader, yun nga, wait for the basing formation. So, ayun lang. I hope nakatulong itong discussion natin. And paalala ko lang, they are inviting me for an interview with their founder na si Mr. Lian. If you have any question, you can comment down dito sa may chat box natin or comment box para at least, di ba, mabasa natin and mapili natin kung ano yung appropriate na pwede natin itanong, then itatanong natin para at least magkaroon tayo ng clarification with their plans to the IPO. So, ayun lang. Good night and God bless.